echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound, and I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Today we're here at the Damariscotta Pumpkinfest in Regatta, where we are about to take on the Maine Cabin Masters in the ultimate gorge showdown out on the river. I'm gonna sing!
I think you have to be a little crazy to do this. Pumpkinfest on the coast of Maine, why not? Make it fun.
There's not much science to it, but I would say we celebrate the ridiculous.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. Community has always been at the center of my MaineLife. Support and involvement in our communities are critical to Maine's success. I'm so fortunate to lead an organization that believes in giving back over $1.2 million and thousands of volunteer hours each year to the communities we serve. It's the best part of my job. If you need help with your financial needs, or this is your year to change your banking relationship, our staff stand ready to assist you. So click or call Kennebec Savings Bank today. Enjoy this episode of MaineLife and get out and explore our beautiful state. Thanks for watching.
Hi everybody and welcome to this episode of MaineLife. Welcome to Damariscotta and Newcastle, Maine, two quaint coastal communities known for their delicious oysters and pumpkins. And today we're here at the Damariscotta Pumpkinfest in Regatta, where we are about to take on the Maine Cabin Masters in the ultimate gorge showdown out on the river. Come on, come on! Okay, so we're gonna go over across the street to Reny's and get started and get all the things we need and meet up with our friend Brendan, who owns the Shuck station. He's raced. Pointers. Yep, he's raced. He knows what he's talking about. So wish us luck. Let's do it.
Welcome. You are currently at the Shuck Station Raw Bar located in Newcastle, Maine for Pumpkinfest weekend. It used to be an old dilapidated gas station. I took it over in 2017. We are situated on the Damariscotta River, famous for oysters. I'd say roughly 75 to 80% of the state's oysters come from this river. We are about an hour north of Portland, and it is a lovely little mid-coast town. What we really specialize over here is the education of the oyster, telling you where on the river these oysters are harvested. We are currently here at the Shuck Station in Newcastle, Maine. What's unique about the Damariscotta River is that it's brackish. So the further north you go, there's more freshwater presence from Damariscotta Lake, and with that, you can get a sweeter oyster. Whereas the further south you go, closer to the open ocean, the brinier it is.
Cool atmosphere.
Not bad. We've been working on it, we've been chipping away at it.
This place is awesome.
It is, it's really shaped up to be a nice little focal point here in the mid-coast. So this weekend, as you may know, it is Pumpkinfest, and people are crazy for pumpkins. And that is clearly evident here in Damariscotta, Maine, where we are going to be racing them here shortly on the river. I grew one pumpkin one year and was able to race it in the river, so I checked that off my list. And it's fun, it's silly, it's fun, it brings people in, and it's a conversation piece. We're lucky to have it here. Speaking from experience, good luck tonight. Stay high in that water, stay buoyant, think light, be light. And after braving the cold waters of the Damariscotta River, hopefully triumphantly too, I know there's a little race between you two. You guys are gonna come back here to some live music, some fresh food, some nice warm cocktails, and you know, it's gonna be a party.
Hey!
Hey,
how's it going?
Good to see you again.
You too.
Hey. Well, welcome to Reny's.
Yeah, this is
Let's
awesome.
get you guys ready for the race. Damariscotta always has a special place in our hearts because this is where it all started.
Look at these.
My grandfather opened up 73 years ago. We all grew up in this area. We all shopped here. We know the community. We love the community. This is what we call home. Ever since my grandfather opened up, he's always been a big supporter of the community. Not only do we provide stuff that you can't get anywhere else. You know, we provide jobs for our local communities, and also, you know, we really support events like Pumpkinfest here, either through donations or sponsorships. When the community's strong, everybody's strong. It's just amazing how much this, you know, small event has really grown over the years, and just really is a testament to the community we're in. And it's so big now, you know, people come from miles around, and they're coming to watch you do a race, and we know that you're racing against the Cabin Masters, and we love them, but we want to make sure that you're ready.
So tell us what we could expect.
You might expect some, you know, rollovers a little bit. That happens, but that's the worst case scenario. No, it's really fun. You know, pumpkins don't float. They're not made to float very well, so that's really wobbly, and it's like people are trying to, you know, people go around in circles. I mean, people put the outboard engines on the back. It's a lot of fun. You know, you're also going to need these, because I want you to be safe out there when you're racing against the Cabin Masters. That's right. So.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you out there.
I'm getting nervous.
Ready to go.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Good luck.
You know, this is one of the biggest pumpkin festivals in the country, really, because I don't know of any other that have this many giant pumpkins spread out, you know, in this big an area. We're like almost 1.5 miles, 2 miles. We've got giant pumpkins out. You know, it's a unique thing, and good old Maine innovation. Hopefully everybody enjoys it.
We give these pumpkin seedlings of the giant type out to the community at large, and then they grow them all across the countryside. And then we have prizes and competitions, and one of the boats today is a 1,960-pound pumpkin. That's 40 pounds shy of a ton. We fashioned it into a boat. There's not much science to it, but I would say we celebrate the ridiculous.
She's going to take home another gold pumpkin. All right.
I think you have to be a little crazy to do this. Pumpkinfest on the coast of Maine, why not? Make it fun. It's the most important part of the fall leading into the slower season. It's an economic boost for all the businesses, and it's a morale boost after COVID for just bringing everybody back together and having a lot of fun. So this is your pumpkin paddlers.
Who makes these?
We make these. This is all volunteer. The whole Pumpkinfest is a volunteer organization. So these were all made yesterday.
And you put carpet? Why do you put carpet in there?
Because, well, either that or you'd be kneeling in pumpkin goo.
Oh, good, okay.
You don't want a pumpkin goo.
Well, I think it's cool that this here is known for oysters and now pumpkins.
And pumpkins. Hopefully you don't meet the oysters today, because that would mean you're on the bottom.
After the individual heats, we'll do Cabin Masters, Ryan, Chase, Ryan.
Yep, you got it.
MaineLife, Vanessa, Aaron, and Larissa.
Yeah!
This is my best friend, Larissa.
Our secret weapon.
She is an expert paddler from New Zealand. We grew up together in Augusta. Woo! She moved to New Zealand, and she said, you better put me on your team because I know what I'm doing. So we have a lot of high expectations.
It was a pumpkin, though. I thought it was a boat.
1, 2, 3. MaineLife!
Cabin Masters pumpkin is in blue, MaineLife, the other one. Got the grudge match coming up.
Weight is gonna have to be on that foot. Yes. Get to you.
Come on, Vanessa. You got this. You got this. Come on. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm kind of nervous.
Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3, get back!
Oh my God. That's just pedal! Just pedal! Fun thing! Fun thing!
I'm gonna sing!
Nervous? She's already wet. Oh, I gotta go. See ya.
Come on! Come on!
Get me out!
Hey, you're still up, Vanessa! You made it!
Get me out!
Maine Cabin Masters has made the change.
All the way in. Sit, sit, sit. All right, dig.
Go, Larissa, go!
Go, Larissa, go!
Oh, she's on.
fact, they're going to have a pumpkin joust there for a minute.
Let's go!
Cabin Masters headed for home on the second leg.
Go! Come on, she's gaining ground.
She's going to get you in the dog. She's going to catch up with you.
Go, Larissa! Come on!
Swamping.
Yes! Hold on! Get out, get out! Hi, come on, Aaron, you're next! You got this. Right, just paddle fast! Go, Aaron! Go! Go! No, take your time, take your time! Take your time, you got it! Go, Aaron!
Where's our rescue team?
You guys rock! You guys are awesome!
Cheer them on as they come down the finish line.
You guys were great!
That was awesome. We all got it. All right, so you've seen by now the losers are buying the winners' drinks. Cheers to the winners. Maine Cabin Masters.
I think we're all winners today.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. I kept it all in the core, right in the core.
It was close until the end. You guys fought a couple of times and you still almost beat us.
You girls.
Yeah,
That's why I made them go first.
But when you guys jumped in all together, I just felt your sense of team was just like,
Yeah.
I almost felt like we had to do it, but there's no way. There's no way.
So what's going on with you guys?
We've been building season 11, I think, on the show. Our 7th summer doing it.
Is it really?
Yeah. The headquarters is doing great. The Kennebec Cabin Company's been busy, so yeah, it's just go, go, go.
But you must be so proud when you, I mean, Maine, you've put Maine on the map, and for so, she lives in New Zealand,
right?
And they get it in New Zealand. Like, how cool is that?
If I stop and think about it, it kind of blows my mind. It's amazing.
So this is Scott, he's the new owner.
Hey,
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, no, not a problem. My business partner and I, Damon, actually started here in 1997. He was 14, I was 15 years old, washing dishes, worked all through high school. I left for 4 years for the military, and I've been back for the last 17 years working part-time, and then purchased the business in the peak of the season, August 2nd, about 2 months ago. It's definitely like a trial by fire right now. Busiest time of the year, all the seasonal traffic, and then Pumpkinfest right now is, you know, amazing. So many great people in town visiting. Yeah, it's just been awesome. Congratulations, and you know, the drinks they always taste better when somebody else has to buy them, you know?
Well, cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Thank
So
you,
great
guys.
to see you.
Awesome.
Cheers.
At Berlin City, we have always known that our success is not solely measured by how many vehicles we sell or service, but also how many lives we touch. Our responsibilities to our associates, our communities, and our planet have guided us for over 4 decades, and they have helped us on our path to become the company that our society wants to exist. Now we're very excited that our Drive for Education program, after 11 years, has evolved into Keep Driving Foundation. This change and many others will allow us to raise even more money for our communities, our teachers, and our children. We are so happy to begin the next chapter of our charity work with hopes to make an even bigger difference in our states. To learn more, to nominate your school or apply for funding, please go to berlincity.com.
It takes a long time to build a reputation, and we've been at it for over 150 years. We come to work each and every day to grow that reputation. It's always been about respect, generosity, and doing what's right for the customer. Whether we're helping local businesses finance their future or supporting community programs, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust. We're a local bank run by local people, so we're invested in making our community stronger. I'm Craig Garofalo, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank branch today and experience the difference.
The Travis Mills Foundation Veterans Retreat Center was started because my wife and I wanted to give back. Central Maine Power has been a huge factor in our success, so I want to thank them and the whole team over there for all they've done to help support us and push us forward.
Central Maine Power is proud to support the Travis Mills Foundation and all veterans across the state of Maine and our country. Without our veterans, we wouldn't be the country we are today, the state we are today, and probably not the company we are today. It's great to be able to do good for the communities we serve.
We are now checking into our beautiful accommodations tonight, the Newcastle Inn. It's like the perfect fall scene. Yes, I just want to dive into the leaf piles, but no, instead I fell into the river. But I've learned two things today. One, never paddle in a pumpkin, and two, I have the best teammates who jumped in after me.
We're having a rematch next year.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
I don't know about that. The things that you make me do. Anyhow, my hair's still drying off. We're gonna head in to meet the new owners.
Liz and Carolyn here at the Newcastle Inn. I've been wanting to stay here since they took over, and now is our chance. So I think we should go in.
That leaf out of you? Yep.
Thank
and
you.
Say hi.
Let's do it.
Hey guys! Hi!
We're helping ourselves.
Hey! Welcome!
I see that.
How's it going? Oh my God!
Hi everybody, I'm Liz.
And I'm Carolyn. Welcome to the Newcastle Inn, located on the Damariscotta River.
It's our first time owning our own business, and it's going really, really well. It's been such a mix of
fear, probably first and foremost, but such excitement, excitement to venture out, to do something different, to be something other than, you know, a corporate robot, to be honest with you.
When we saw that the Newcastle Inn was up for sale, there's such a rich history that comes along with it. And the community is just incredible, and that really made us fall in love with it.
This property has been here since early 1800s. There have been a significant amount of renovations that have taken place to add on, you know, different parts of the inn, as well as a carriage house, and then eventually the owner quarters that are here as well.
One of the memories of the inn, we have a bar, and if you look in the bar, there are these dolls that they look, you know, somewhat Eastern European, and we have them hanging there. And apparently there was a woman at one point who owned the inn who was a doll collector or a doll maker. I'd love to know more about that. Anyone who knows, come and tell us.
Yes, please. Oh my God.
Once she left, I think those were the only two that were left here.
Little creepy.
We're afraid that we're going to be cursed if we don't have them up, like respecting the inn. So there's your like little Halloween tidbit.
Yeah, they live on, you know. So we have 13 rooms. We have 6 in our carriage house, and we have 7 in our main inn. And we do a 2-course breakfast.
One of the things that we really liked about purchasing an inn, or the thought of it, is we love to cook, so we make breakfast in the morning. And I think about like when I was a kid and my mom would be making bacon in the morning, and you're laying in bed and it's so cold and you're just like cozy under the covers and you smell breakfast and you know that that's there. It's like a Saturday morning, it's snowing outside, and it's just so—
that scent of bacon.
Yeah, so like peaceful and relaxing. And you know, to have people and to be able to give that to people and let them have that experience or relive that experience.
It's pretty amazing. You know, I can't count the number of times last year that I said, we live in a Hallmark movie. Like, this is such a beautiful place. The community is wonderful. They line the streets with Christmas trees, and it's wonderful. This tiny little town that if you blink, you're gonna miss, is packed with amazing people, amazing restaurants, you know, just—
don't blink.
So many activities. It's really the place to be, in my opinion.
Hi everyone, welcome to Moogalian Rugs here in East Bayside, Portland, Maine. We specialize in handmade rugs from all over the world, whether it be in-stock rugs that we have in the store, or if you want to sit with us and do custom rugs with custom colors and shapes and sizes, we provide that as well. When you walk in the doors here, you'll be greeted with the best customer service that we've been providing locally for 44 years. So thank you everyone for shopping local, and we hope to see you here at Moogalian Rugs sometime soon.
What I enjoy about owning a business here in Mid-Coast Maine that I didn't really know I would enjoy is being a part of the community. I love being a part of the aquaculture industry here in Maine, working waterfront, holding on to that, showcasing the people that are farming this product, bringing it to light, saying what makes it special, and then also supporting other aquaculture. You have your seaweed, your mussel, scallops, even some experimental eel farms, some really cool, exciting things that are happening here in Mid-Coast Maine.
I have been farming or working with oysters since I was 15, back where I was born in Massachusetts. The draw to Maine for me was an opportunity to work out on the water doing what I love. So our farm is Scungus Bay Aquaculture. We have about 40 acres of leases in the Damariscotta River where we farm a couple million or so oysters every year. The other half of our company is a hatchery and nursery where we provide oyster seed, which are young-of-year oysters basically for other farmers up and down the East Coast from Virginia to Maine. We have a tremendous opportunity in Maine because our state has such a rich history of having a working waterfront on the coast. And the great thing about our industry is that it attracts a young professional workforce. I think it's because it's a new age kind of green job. And so as we farm oysters, we provide a very good economic benefit to the local towns and the local communities, but we provide an even better environmental benefit to the rivers and the estuaries that we grow shellfish in. And because of the unique geography and the rich nutrients and deep tides that we have here with the clean water, we produce, I think, the best oyster in the world.
All right, gang, I heard we worked up a little bit of an appetite today, doing some fun activities. So today we have a couple of our main dishes. We have some mussels, some local fried clams. We got a pork belly steam bun, our blackened haddock sandwich, a lobster roll, fried oyster tacos, and our station fries. And then down at the other end, we got some oysters, all from the Damariscotta River. I love this plate right here because we have farmed oysters on one side, the Norumbegos, and then we have the wild dams on the other side. The wild dams are quite literally wild oysters out of the river, so they're not farmed. Again, I love having them because it's a true testament of nature versus nurture. How they grow in the wild opposed to how oysters are farmed and how those farming techniques influence the shape and the flavor of the oysters. But that's enough long-winded notes about the oysters. You guys are ready to dig in.
I'm 100%. I'm not waiting.
Well, guys, here's to a great day. We're all victors in the end.
Yes.
And here's to Pumpkinfest in Damariscotta, Maine. Cheers. 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 And don't forget, tune in to News Center Maine on Saturday nights for MaineLife, and the Magnolia channel on Monday nights for Maine Cabin Masters.
Yay! Go Maine! So if you're a fellow Mainer or visiting our beautiful state for the very first time and want your own personalized itinerary, visit my website or give me a call.
Thank you for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, check out our website or my Instagram at Arno Valley. Thank you to our sponsors, News Center Maine, and to all of you for tuning in. Happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week. Will we see you next week? All right, so he said it's all in the hips, ladies. It's all in the hips.
I'm not doing that.
Get down, show to get low, show to get low, 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 low.
Definitely not doing that on camera.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, everybody. I'm Liz, cook. And I'm...
You don't have to say your last.
Oh.
I want to say hi. This was distracting me.
Oh, yeah, the Grinch.
What would you say about Maine and this part of Maine and this community?
Nigeria,
what is it?
Don't judge us.